This FM 104.3. Good to meet Atik.
It's a messy situation.
It's a messy situation?
Super messy situation.
Epacho, pejani kaka.
Ni amala messy ni say. And at every level, and in fact, it's messy on many levels.
Okay.
And on the level of the Supreme Court is messy. On the level of Parliament is messy. On the level of politicians, messy. Now, these are the reasons, Chairman.
Yeah.
Almost say Article 97, Clause G and H. What happens? Say Obi switch from one political party to the other. Now Obi independent now or decide say or be joining another political party. And Misha say for H. Chairman, that provision is clear. Say once you come into Parliament as an independent candidate. The very minute you join a political party, you must vacate your seat. That's what it says. And among for all kinds of interpretations to it. In fact, to begin with, obviously the speaker has no right to show his understanding of the Constitution.
Interpret the Constitution as understand.
He never said he was interpreting the Constitution.
Okay.
He said his understanding. Which one ruling now?
Okay.
He spoke to or can understand in Wasem. And among for mum neka say his understanding amounts to interpretation.
Okay.
Now question me bisane say one fan in tears ya nye juma obede na wa administer you can say the standing orders that are meant to give effect to the Constitution.
Okay.
Because at every point biano mrano ya chro, and thankfully that's why you see to be a speaker you must be a lawyer.
No, I don't see it.
Chairman, you must be. You cannot be a speaker if you are not a lawyer. Sanity can almost standing orders. No, Chairman, that's what it is.
Sir.
Because I am Rasem. If you are not a lawyer, have you ever heard say a speaker?
Me who will be able make us
almost standing orders. You must be a lawyer.
Okay.
What has here? The presupposition is a utim rase. What has here? So that a bar constitution and interpreting it and yes, we are no obetias here. This year ordinance here of the law, you might see there be an interpretation, and that only to me no. What that means is if we are to go by our logic, anytime he says something about the Constitution, obi beti mako kaze or my interpretation. Now, me see who kind Article 97H now. Chairman Sebi is not written in Latin, and let nobody tell me say there is letter and spirit no demons to every provision of the law. Where the Edahop Pefe said. If you go into Parliament as an independent candidate, now for some reason you decide to join the political party, you lose your membership. Sana is our provision no edge. That's a speaker say we have such a situation on our hands. We have a second deputy speaker of Parliament. Oba Mrashe Bedwem as independent. Now we're going to join another political party because to file on the ticket of a political party means you have joined them. What is here? And this is basic. Almost all the constitutions of the various political parties, actually, to run on their ticket, you must become a member. Sometimes they waive the number of years you must be in the party to contest, but nonetheless, as a member. And to join the political party and running on that ticket means you have joined that political party. And Article 97H must apply. That's a speaker say. Onona Dwimuno obidi motion biaba and reading the provision of the law. Or GD said this applies. Before he even gives his ruling, Nchinamika said this is messy on many levels. Before he gives his ruling, the very minute Obika Huasem say or the motion beba bedine Mr. Speaker. Now Mr. Speaker somebody proceeds to court. Before the speaker's ruling, now there was already a process in court. Question me bisani say. What was the process meant to do? Because we were yet to hear what the speaker has to say. What has here? And for me, that is where the confusion
now,
is.
the speaker had already declared the seats vacant.
No.
Yes. Before Thursday, he had declared them vacant. And also, Tuesday, declared seats vacant.
No, Dabena Avenue call. It was on a Monday.
Okay, Apenya went to court earlier because...
Yes, and that's what I'm talking about, not recent ruling.
Because many Apenya Kasai, or say, na ura haruna Idrisu ako count baby.
Yes.
And now because omunyo muye jumenti, no when your intelligence, say BBC bekoso.
Chairman, I'm a lawyer, but lawyers always act when there is a cause of action. And course of action, me and listening to lawyers and asking lawyers. And so be a BB to generate that course of action. Harun and yes speaker. He's just a colleague, just like Afenyo Makin. And it's okay, baby, no. Why are you going to litigate everything your colleagues say outside of Parliament? Say, Uncle, there be a Supreme Court will be inundated.
And if the Supreme Court has erred.
I'm not saying in my view, I disagree with some of their positions.
But they are not wrong.
Chairman, they say the law is in their bosom. They can give you all kinds of. We've had judges give ridiculous judgments. Later on appeal,
Anyway, I'm hurrying you on. Yeah, meet you.
Yeah, me can say, you go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court that I know, usually Uba Hona Sabi, they don't even entertain you. Somebody comes there with a cause of action that has not even a reason, and yet Nipan was entertained.
Well, let's leave them to see.
That's the beginning. And secondly, Mati said the speaker was attempting to arrogate himself the power to interpret. From near me here from the speaker, any near course, I started to think that is what he was doing. Now, Yembra substantive issue no so. And I've spoken specifically to Ora Isiama. Chairman, Usha, when you and Constitution, if you have a soft copy, Chairman, to read that provision so that young conversation, Mami, I have a copy.
Go ahead and read.
Yes. Article 97 1 subclause H. This is what it says. If he was elected, and they are talking about how members vacate their seats. If he was elected a member of Parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party, Chairman, has Oura Isiama joined the political party or not?
Meaning, so I joined the MPP.
Very good. How did he go to Parliament as an independent?
Independent.
Chairman, na speaker, say, ya wamrabi say, no be the motion at Breme, and standing orders no, Emma me to me to work on this and declare such a seat vacant. No, Chairman, does that amount to attempting to interpret the Constitution? Me my dream, minjin this is here.
Okay.
And Ebimuso say there should be the right to fair hearing. It's a natural justice rule.
So when Tiomo and no pass a judgment.
Yes. Chairman, Ediena Ewohwa Ezotiom. Let me again stick to Ora Isiama. What is there what kind of fair hearing be? So until the ruling was given, he was a member of Parliament. No Parliament hobby. He had every opportunity to raise his hand to speak to the issue. And secondly, so Chairman, minti that say all former MPs are lose your seat were given a special fair hearing, because that is what people are saying. Near Omuke amounts to some kind of special arrangement to be say speaker, ethics committee, and I don't understand what they are seeking.
About speaker then Michael Quay. Friend but when fee.
No, it's a different conversation. And no, it was not an independent who joined it.
To hear his side of the story then.
No, Niami can say, no. At the time, no, an independent or joined political party. No, political party bim, and he decided to go independent. And if we extended that to him now in Fina, well, I think it is well within his right to do so. But is it a requirement? Say before action can be taken on some provision, say a friend pano na baby sano. Say ada na wako join political party. And questions being really at the end on baby sano. And at the end of Beka. And ntina mika in the history of our parliament, at least in the Fourth Republic, do we have evidence to show say Obia will losing his seat, who has vacated his seat under Article 97? Nipanu was given the so-called right to fair hearing. I'm Martin. Yam friend, the very minute it happened, and when Parliament proceeded to take action. Ora why you say ni? Esi yano yam bisani say betray your money entia who switch call na do you know there be the very minute or time the papers call that was the minute Parliament who said what from Rano into action ought to be.
Ain't in the Crackran is saying.
No Crackran is say the speaker, in my view, acting on this provision did not have to have a special arrangement. Yes, your right to natural and fair hearing, whatever.
Natural justice.
What has here?
Okay.
Because
So the speaker acted within his right.
That is my view.
Okay. Let me take a few comments. Miss Hambrab, you might call around, but
This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.